Hello everyone, how you guys doing? Hopefully you guys are having a wonderful day, and today we are here with a fishing trawler guide for old school RuneScape and my endless adventure to make as many guides as possible, so hopefully you guys enjoy. If you do, make sure to leave a like. On top of that, plenty of links you can check me out and support me down below in the description. I appreciate it greatly. But with that said, let's get into the guide. So we'll start with the requirements. The first one is going to be 15 fishing. You don't necessarily need this, however, to teleport there and to actually get rewards, you do need it, so technically you can do the minigame without it, however, you're going to need it. Beyond that, a bucket and swamp paste for the method that I'm going about doing fishing trawler. There are other methods, however this one is very easy and you don't have to really worry at all about not getting your reward for a trip, while with other methods you might. The main goal here is the angler's outfit you can get from fishing trawler. The full set together gives you 2.5% additional fishing XP on everything you fish. The set itself is also required to be able to do minnows. On top of that, it is a master clue requirement and a combat achievement requirement as well, so there are some external uses that would motivate you to get this as well. Overall, the estimated time to acquire is 4.5 hours, which is a decent bit. So you're going to want to go ahead and get some nice Netflix shows or something like that, because it's going to be painful. If you're wondering if it's worth it for the net benefit of the angler's outfit overall, on your road from 35 all the way up to 99 fishing, it will get you between 300 and 350k XP. If you get it really early, it'll be closer to 350k. If you get it a little later, 300k. Overall, given it takes you 4.5 hours to get that, that means on average you'll be getting about 70k XP per hour here theoretically. You could get really lucky, you could get really unlucky, so this number isn't going to hold true for you, but this is the expected number. So now that we know that, for the minigame itself, the best way to get here is going to be through the grouping teleport. Just go ahead and head on down to fishing trawler and click the teleport option, and you'll be able to teleport right directly where I am at the moment. As I mentioned before, you are going to need some swamp paste and a bucket. I'd recommend actually a couple thousand swamp paste or a few thousand swamp paste. I'm not going to be here that long, so I don't need that much. I'd recommend you buy it from the GE because it is very cheap there, only currently 5 GP per. However, if you're an Iron Man, you can also buy it here in the shop from the shopkeeper. I'd recommend you don't go to the fishing trawler world, which is 370. If you're in this world, it's going to be low on stock and you're going to have to pay a hefty price tag for it. As you can see, 180 right here. If you go to a world where there's a full stock, it's closer to 40 or 50. You don't need any items on your person or in your inventory other than the paste and the bailing bucket. There are other things that do need to be done on the boat, however, in a big world like this, those will always be done. So just go ahead and head on over to the gangplank and cross on over to fishing trawler. It'll take a few minutes for your first game to start, but after that, they'll start typically after you get done, so you'll be in more of a rhythm with the games. So heading out to sea now, we'll find ourselves trapped on a boat with a ton of other people. Just a warning, whenever that's the case, you have a mass amount of RuneScape characters in one location, there will be a lot of talking that you might not want to see. So go ahead and turn your public on hidden if you are about that life, but that is up to you. Beyond that, so once you get on here, there is one thing that I'm going to talk about, this camera motion. Basically, by default, it is on, and it's pretty annoying. So if you want to go ahead and disable that, just click the camera icon up there, and you'll see that there is water flowing in through the boat. That's going to be the main thing, really the only thing we're going to have to focus on. What I'd recommend is going all the way to the side, whether that be the west or east side, then positioning your camera like so, and clicking on this spot in between. As you can see, my contribution bar on the top is going to go up as I fill these leaks. You have 5 minutes to be able to get it all the way to the top, and with filling the leaks, it's going to be very easy. I like this little camera angle right here because it allows me to fill leaks faster. Typically, you would just spam click on one spot, and it would take a little bit more time, but if you're spam clicking between two spots, it allows you to be able to get done with what you have to get done a little bit quicker. But really, fishing trawler is as simple as that. If you're on a big world, everyone else will take care of the few things that need taken care of because there's so many people on here. And really, all you have to do is just spam click until your green bar is full. And then once that is the case, you can go ahead and just AFK the rest of the game. And if you look at the public chat, you'll get an idea as to what I was mentioning before. So just food for thought. And with that one, I have now gotten a full bar, so I could just stay in the middle and do nothing at all. And there we go, the trip is over, and I can now go ahead and loot what is going to be this fishing net at the end of this little cutscene. Once you've made it back, then go on over to the trawler net and inspect, see what you got inside. Typically, you'll have a bunch of raw fish, depending on your level, will depend on what kind of fish you can get, but go ahead and then directly deposit that into the bank and head back out on another trip until you have yourself a full set. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the fishing trawler guide. If you did, make sure to leave a like. On top of that, anything you'd like to let me or others know, would love to hear it in a comment down below. And if you want to see more videos like this as soon as they go live, make sure to subscribe. And with that said, hopefully you have a wonderful day, and peace.